Because it's
All right,
'cause he's a
hero.
ninja. Yeah.
well, no, well
Hero
on my
Ice
end it's ice climbers.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So ice climbers.
Ice climbers. I
put
mean,
D.
They're
Personally.
not melee. They're not melee
not
ice
melee
climbers,
ice climbers,
and they just got progressively worse as you keep going.
D.
You know, yeah. I'm okay with D. I'll accept C if you can pose an argument for it, but he's definitely a D character.
I don't have any argument
D,
for
they're
them.
D character.
They
Hero,
are a D
though.
character. I know.
Hero.
So Hero is a Mack truck, right? So Hero will kill you from 0%.
I would say
Good
I would
luck,
put
guess.
Hero as like B. Hits
I
hard.
don't know. I'd say A.
I'd say A as well. He's still
I've seen some
he's
insane
he's a
heroes.
very good.
I
character.
say what like almost fucks it is you do have to go through that spell book to get some of that shit, and like
Yeah.
and
There
it's
is
just if you get into his face enough, you
But-
can't use that spell book at all, and then you're just blindly
here's
hitting shit.
Here's the argument for it. If you play enough Hero, you can learn what to do to make it as quick as possible. So like
Yes.
Yeah, but you have
that
but the
kinda-
book the spells
And
change
dude,
each time that
His
you open
learning
the book.
curve isn't that bad. I play Hero. His learning curve isn't that bad at all, and you can really live without the book. I've done it.
I don't. Yeah, I would say
I
I
mean-
don't. I played a decent amount because he was the first DLC character, wasn't he?
Yes.
I think
He's
I
not
don't
a
know.
Piranha
Yeah.
fan if
I was
you
gonna
count
say,
his
wasn't
pre-order.
Piranha Plant first?
Pre-order.
Well, you can still
Piranha
get him
Plant's
after
pre-order.
though.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Later,
But yeah,
think
I would.
Hero was the first
I'm
one.
I'm okay with A, but like I'm almost pushing B.
I say A, man. I think his power really carries him into A.
And are you saying A too, James?
Yeah, I'm okay with A. He's a mobile character as well. Like he's not
Mhm.
slow. You know what I mean?
And dude, his dash attack is absolutely insane.
His dash attack, great. What is that? Ike?
The next one is
Brain
Ike.
dead. Brain
Ike,
dead, bro.
D.
D.
Ike.
Spite out of pure spite.
Out of
I
pure
can't
spite?
stand Ike. I
Ike.
just fucking hate Ike.
Oh my
Because
God.
Ike's one of those characters that he just.
we got to take this seriously, right? So Ike is not a D character.
Well, we
I-
were
I-
D. Yeah,
D.
fuck him. D for dick for that little dick sword that he has going on.
Yeah, the thing is fucking
Very
annoying,
phallic.
man.
No, I'm gonna put C. So this is the reason why I hate Ike. So our Eric that formerly was a part of the show, that started off with the show with us and everything, that you guys never actually got to see. You got to hear his voice, but you didn't get to see him.
Yeah.
He plays Ike, and Eric is good at Smash. He's good at Smash, but Ike is one of those characters that even Mikey. No offense against Mikey. Mikey's all right at Smash, but he got quite a bit of kills off with Ike. Ike is one of those characters that like people that aren't that great at Smash can pick up and clear a field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clear a stage.
What really is annoying about Ike for me is the short hop down slash. And that's what Eric does all the time. It's short hop down slash, and it pisses me off.
And like, yeah, you can sit there and argue and like, oh, well, that's a skill in doing it. It's just like, well, but like I said, it's a character that somebody right off the bat like has never played it. can
as
pick
a
'em up
character that
and
you can just pick up and don't short hop down slash. That still will
Yeah.
chunk
He's
you
not that
for like
great.
50% on one smash attack.
Yeah, his shit just.
And that is full clearing Pichu. That's full clearing Jigglypuff. That's destroying Kirby. You know what I mean? 50% is no joke for light characters. So
Yeah.
getting hit by that it's absolutely devastating.
Like, and I know you can sit there and argue for the good sides of it because like he has like a lot of whenever he does throw his sword, it has a lot of range, and because like I can already see the arguments of him being a good character, but I think it's just something like and everybody can sit there and argue whatever side. And I think we're arguing from more of a technical like how you play it kind of way, what it seems like collectively, and he's just not very technical because like I said, you can be anybody off some Smojo off the street and pick him up and he's gonna whoop ass.
As long as you know
Yeah,
what a smash
especially in a
attack
group
is.
fight.
As long as you know what a smash attack is, Ike is just good.
So
'Cause
but
maybe that makes him an S tier character in a sense.
I'm okay with putting him at C because I can't fucking stand him.
Neither can I.
We're going
I'm
C.
with C.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is still personal opinions.
yeah, it is like for the people that end up watching this, well, that's watching it right now and that end up watching it when we upload it, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna get a lot more views re-uploaded than anything. This is personal
I mean,
opinion.
I'm definitely making a short out of it. I'm being honest with
And
you.
we're arguing from personal opinion. We're also arguing from a technical standpoint because, like, we are obviously you see the characters up in S rank. These are very technical characters. So we're doing it as people that play. We do understand that you can pick up Ike and Ike can fucking smash people and everything else like that, but he's very much
All right.
user friendly.
Incineroar.
Abysmal
D tier.
recovery, but
D tier.
D tier.
And
just
let me tell you,
abysmal.
for me personally, he's D tier because my dad picked up Incineroar and it's command grab after command grab. Do you know how many times I've been thrown up against the turnbuckles to be absolutely spiked into the fucking ether? I cannot stand Incineroar. Put him in D tier.
I would argue like with C.
I think
He has good. He has good combos.
Power.
But his
He has
good
power. I think you can
he has
combo
good
with him.
combos. He's all in all not.
He's not a
great.
terrible character. He's not
great,
fun
but
to
he's
play
not
as, in
bad.
my opinion. I think
Yeah.
he's fucking
I think
shit
he's
to play
incredibly
as.
boring. And Dad, if you ever watch this video, stop playing Incineroar.
Yeah, I don't think he's a fun character to play as. Like, there's a lot better characters to play, like in just terms of entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Inkling.
Inkling.
I'm gonna let you guys
also
say your
can't-
stuff first because I do have an opinion about Inkling.
I wanted to say something really quick.
Go ahead, Cook.
I have like 2 minutes left before I have to go to bed. Can we just do Young Link really quick? And then I'll hop off because I just wanted to do Young Link's rating. I wanted to see your guys' opinion on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure, I'm okay. D tier.
No.
Okay.
No. You're fucking
No.
stupid.
No, I know.
I would
know.
say A, close to S.
I'd say A. Close to S, yeah, for sure. Like if you were to put him between like Bowser and Byleth, that's where I'd put him.
Like Young.
My personal opinion of Toon Link, I find him incredibly annoying.
No, Young
I
Link,
hate
not
playing
Toon
it.
Link.
Young Link.
Same thing. They're
I
all the
play
same
Young
fucking person to me.
They all
Young
play. They
Link,
all three play
Young
different.
Link. Yeah, I know, Ryan.
So what do you say? A?
I say A. I just think he's an incredibly combo character. He's light, yes, that's his only downfall, but his shield is also very useful because you can, block. He has a great kit with his boomerang, his arrows, his bombs, and his sword has amazing aerial techs. So I'm gonna say A.
Yeah, I say A because I mean he hits hard. You got all that other stuff to keep people away. It does damage. It hits hard. You got the flame arrows. You know what I mean? So you got that fucking little bit of fire going on, that little burn. Like yeah, he is
nice.
Borderline S tier in
Almost
my
S.
opinion.
He's
Like
almost S. I think just him being so light is his only problem.
like it just the combos. I mean, you can really combo people with this character. And I mean, you can short hop across the stage, bouncing them around, you know what I mean? And yeah, he's definitely A, almost S for me. James?
Can't stand him. Belongs in D tier.
Going an
You
A.
just can't stand the way I play him.
He's
I can't
A.
stand the way anybody plays Toon Link, bro, or Young Link.
He's a great
I got you.
I hate Link all the way around.
I don't like regular
fucking
Link.
annoying
I don't
like
like
64 Link.
I like
think they're all
melee
fucking
Link.
Annoying and shit. I think they're all fucking one-trick ponies with their fucking.
I don't like this Breath of the
range
Wild
shit.
Link. I'll tell you that.
Goddamn annoying as shit.
No, Breath of the Wild Link's not that good. But I gotta hop off here. Thank you guys for letting me crash for a little bit.
For sure.
Want to do this
Fuck
again?
you. Fuck Young Link.
I'll hit you guys up actually about scheduling getting on the podcast instead of just crashing it. So
For sure.
I appreciate the opportunity though, and I'm happy you guys are still making amazing content. Very, very much enjoying it and seeing all
Take
the
your
videos.
Young Link and get the fuck off. I'm just playing.
Keep it up, boys. I'm very proud of you guys. You guys are doing great.
Thanks,
sure.
Dad.
Welcome. All right, bye.
But all right. But Inkling. Let's hear your
All right, so
opinion.
now we can put Young Link down in D.
No, because I love Young Link. So get fucked.
I can't. I mean, I understand, dude. Link, just Young Link is, he's just so annoying for me because I don't play range characters. I'm a man. I don't believe in
Get
staying I don't believe in standing across the field of battle and being okay with just shooting arrows and stuff at people.
But that's
I
the
wanna
thing.
Fight.
No, because
I want to
the
fight
the
like
combo.
a man.
No, because the thing with Young Link, you hit him with that. You throw the boomerang. You hit him with the arrow, and then you dive in there. You start
I know the combo.
walling
It's
him
been
up.
Done to me.
Yeah.
It's been done to me thousands of times. That doesn't mean that I like it.
No, it's still good. Good character.
I
A
have
tier.
no respect for it.
Inkling.
I think it's dog shit. if you guys could see my screen right now, our lists are very different. Inkling. I think Inkling is also incredibly annoying. I do recognize that it is a good character. I think it's a solid A character. The fucking roller pin, bro, is
That's what I want to say.
absolutely annoying as shit to me.
I 100% love playing Inkling. I think Inkling's very fun.
Inkling,
you do it right.
Inkling is a very fun character.
Like, yeah, Inkling not only is a fun, like, just genuinely a fun character. Because the thing is, for the people that know this game and play Smash at all, there are some characters that are like genuinely just like that are shit characters, but they're fun to play as.
Fun as fuck.
You know,
yeah.
But Inkling is one of those characters that are very fun to play as, but also is actually not as bad as what people probably think.
I don't think Inkling is as bad as
I say I say
is,
A.
Or they are. I know you can play Boy Link too, but I think A is a good spot for him. They're just as annoying as Young Link, if not maybe a little more annoying, because that role.
I would find Inkling more annoying than Link.
I do because increased damage the more paint you have on you. On top of that roller pin with the brush attack, the charged up brush attack after getting roller pinned is
it's deadly. It kills you.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, dude.
Right,
it's fun.
Isabelle. I mean,
I'm saying B or A.
I'm okay with B. She's Isabelle. You know what I mean?
She'll fuck you up. There's a reason why she hangs out with Doom Guy.
she will, yeah.
She'll fuck you up.
I have played against quite a few Isabelles.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
The fishing pole is incredibly annoying. The fishing pole into pot or the fishing pole into the hydrant is so annoying.
Dude, I love Isabelle. I think she's really fun to play.
Being able to this goes for Villager as well, but like
I would put Villager at B and her. I'd say I would put Villager is still very good. Maybe I need to play a little bit more because like you have the bowling ball with him. I need to play him a little bit more. I would maybe put them at the same because like I've seen a lot of good combos.
I think they get put in the same for sure. Because they are different in certain ways, but ultimately they're pretty similar. Being able to shut down a area of the map, like closing the distance with those hydrants.
Oh, where you can plant them.
Yeah, just baiting people into the hydrants. Dude,
also,
it's so crazy.
Your pocket, you can pocket any attack. Yeah. Like I can shoot. You can shoot a Samus charge shot at Isabelle, and she can suck it in. And then send it back at you. Well, also, but you put it in your pocket and you can use it whenever. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's so much shit that you can do with Isabelle, and so I'm saying I would argue maybe A because you can combo with her and you can kind of send people off. But I would also accept B if we got into more of agreement.
I think B is more of a place for her because she is a light character. She can get
she can get fucking thrown. She can
get the shit rocked out of her for sure.
And so we're putting Villager right next to that as well.
Yeah, I put Villager right next to her.
Okay. Well, we're moving on to Jigglypuff. I'm saying A.
Yeah, I'm okay with A. Yeah, A's fine with me. I dare to say S.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I think it just depends on like how good you are at getting rest, how good you are at juggling.
Because you can juggle, like as somebody that plays a lot of Samus, you can juggle. Not a lot. I mean, not a lot of Jigglypuff, but a lot of Jigglypuff. You can combo the shit.
You can definitely get away with like air juggling pretty well. The character is so floaty that making air juggling is like recovering from it is very difficult.
She's super floaty.
If you're not good enough at the game to recover from being air juggled, you're just gonna get ran through by a Jigglypuff because they're just so incredible at air juggling. And not only that, they have a rest.
That rest
is just good. The rest is just good.
They nerfed the hell out of her rest because like in Melee it was like a one shot.
Yeah, man. In Project M, it was still a one shot. You got that rest. I mean, granted, in Project M, it was a very small hitbox. You had to be very precise.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same thing with Melee because that's how I got so good at it is because I practiced it in Melee, and that's how I got good at doing the rest with her now is because Melee it hit a lot harder, but it was a lot harder to hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think Jigglypuff is a good A character.
Yeah, because with her, the same thing with Isabelle is like she's so light. You get hooked the wrong way at like 30%, you're gone.
Yeah, for sure. Joker. I think Joker is a B. Just
Yeah,
straight
I'd
up.
say B, C.
He
It's not.
they rely way too much on that transformation
Yeah,
to be anything higher than B.
I don't have really much to say about Joker besides he's just kind of a middle line kind of guy. I don't really.
He's a really cool character, really fun to play. But as far as technicality, I mean, he's easy to pick up as long as you can get into that second transformation. You're gonna do fine. But if you get crippled before that, the transformation won't save you.
I have respect for Persona and shit, but it's not.
Averill picked up Joker and he got pretty okay with him.
Oh yeah, no, because we were living together whenever Joker came out, and he was so excited about Joker. All right, Kazuya.
Kazuya hits so damn hard, man.
Kazuya, I would put, because usually when I turn on Smash anymore, actually even when we all play together, Kazuya is always the first person I go to.
Yeah, you do tend to pick him. I mean, granted, you're not super great with him yet, but you do understand the game enough for him to be fucking annoying as hell.
I've won quite a few matches with Kazuya.
Yes.
He hits very hard.
He hits so damn hard.
And he has a lot of hyper armor. He is technical. You can do a lot of great shit with him. You can short hop and do like a neutral A because he does like this little short hop with a punch down.
Sure.
And you can carry people across the stage with it. I say easily an A character.
Yeah, I think he's a good A character.
Well, I would even say S.
A list.
I would argue close to S.
He's so short range that he can be countered, right? Like, because if you do miss that cross stage hit, then you're gonna get punished for it, and it's pretty easily punishable. The thing, but like, if you don't,
well, like, he also has like a range thing. He can shoot something. Yeah, he has those laser eyes.
He does, but at the same time, is like, I mean, it is an option you can do, but he dominates close range, right? But if you just keep him out of close range, he's so easily countered.
Yeah, but he can get in there though, because he's a little fast. His recovery is really good. You know, there's a lot of really redeeming things of Kazuya, I think, that bring him in, and like I said, he just hits hard. He has a lot of hyper armor.
I'll defer to you. If you want to put him in S, that's fine. I haven't played or seen very much Kazuya, you know, so like I think he's a good A, but if you want to put him in S, that's
I'm gonna have to argue, and I'm gonna put, I think, because this is what I'm saying, because I know that you're doing like a tier list of your own, because like we have these pulled up. Our Sweet Nostalgia's canonical thing is the one that's on the screen right now for them to see.
I understand that.
So I just want you to put in.
Thank you so much, but I'm fully aware.
I just want to make sure that this is the canonical one that's going out on the internet. So I just want to make sure that we're agreeing.
No, it's perfectly fine. Whatever's on the stream will be canon. I'm perfectly fine with that.
But
if you want to put Kazuya in S, I'll defer to you.
I think he deserves an S.
You will die on that hill if people disagree with you.
I'll argue it. I'll freely argue with people in the comments about Kazuya being an S rank. All right, Ken, I say C.
Ryu, but worse.
Yeah, I say C.
I mean, it can't be worse. They're literally echo characters. I think they are C. Ryu and Ken.
Can we throw in Terry into the bunch just to get him out of the way? I think Terry is also kind of like in that C area as well.
I think Terry might be a D character, only because he has an incredible learning curve, a very, very steep learning curve. Because you actually have to pull off combos for him
like if you're playing the actual King of Fighters game. So like that doesn't take away from like, so now all just because we don't know how to play him. I don't know enough about him. I think James and I both do not know enough about that character.
Again, boiling it down, at the end of the day, this is personal opinion. We're taking technical ability into account, but technically Terry is bad for us.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've ever won a match with Ken or Ryu, but I've definitely gotten closer to winning with them than I ever have Terry. So,
well, Terry operates a lot different than they do.
Yeah,
it's like Terry has a whole other mechanic to him.
He has like actual combos and shit like that.
Exactly, and you have to like do them for them to be like Terry to be good.
Yeah.
So like, I think if we're gonna put Ryu and Ken on C, Terry goes to D.
Yeah, he's just a very tough character to play. Fucking King Dedede. I say A.
Really? Explain. I want to hear this.
Like, because I mean, he's good. He has the hyper armor. He hits hard.
Is it just crouch animation, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Like he recovers.
King DDD goes to S because of his crouch animation.
Oh yeah, like his recovery's good. His
recovery is good.
He can kick that. He can smack that spike ball out, and you short spike that, and you can suck it in and shoot it.
You can also suck people in like Kirby and just spit them off the edge of the stage. Which is an incredible option.
with his side B, whenever you hit that spike ball, you can, if you just press it and hold it, you can like kick it across the, hit it across the stage. But if you want, you can make it hit harder if you like half hit it and then suck it up and then shoot it back out.
His neutral B is very good too.
I thought his neutral B is his suck. I thought the neutral B was him sucking.
I think that's his down B.
No, his down B I thought was like where he like shot up in the air and then smashed down on the ground.
Oh, you are right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
his neutral B is sucking.
Then it's his left B.
That's the spike hammer.
Back B.
That's also just spike hammer behind you. I think it's just a smash attack.
It's a smash attack. Oh, it has to be a smash attack, but it has a different animation than charging smash attacks then. Because he charges his hammer and he can walk with it. Like Kirby does with his hammer.
I don't know, because like the down B, he like shoots up and then slams on the ground.
Maybe that's only an air option? Are you sure the down...
I don't know.
Are you sure that the down isn't a smash attack and the down B is a... I don't know. Either way, I think...
Yeah, I'd say...
DDD. I like DDD. The only reason I said C is because... I think all the other if you like bigger characters, most of the other ones are just better than DDD.
How about we go in the middle and say B?
I'm okay with B. We'll settle for B.
Because like there's a lot of like things about him. He hits hard. He's fun to play.
Well, yeah, but there's also like he doesn't. I mean, because Bowser has a command grab, King K. Rool has a parry. He just doesn't have those other options.
I mean, I guess I'll put him in C. I'm okay with C then. I get what you're saying.
I like C. Only because of those, the other options.
Out of like the big guys, he's not the best big guy.
I mean, even Ridley has that. Her down B is that spike, and if you get it right at the tip of it, it does incredible damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's the little things like that that I think separate the other big characters from DDD.
Yeah. You're fair. That's fair. Kirby.
King K. Rool. Okay, Kirby first. Okay, Kirby. I love Kirby. I do love Kirby. I like that his suck gives him a different ability per character. I think that makes him a much more well-rounded character and gives him more options.
Yeah, because
like literally any character on here Kirby can pick up that neutral B option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean young Link, he gets arrows. You know what I mean? Mr. Game & Watch, he gets his hammer. Bowser,
I think he gets like the frying pan or something like that.
Yeah, it's like the frying pan. Yeah, but either way, I think it makes him a much more. I'm willing to put him in A because
you can combo the fuck out with.
You can combo the shit out of him. He's a floaty ass motherfucking character. The only reason he's at A still is because he gets hit. It's devastating.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even his down B gives him armor options, hyper armor even.
And those will hurt if you catch people underneath it. And especially like not many, like with like one-on-ones, like you got to do like it from like short, but like let's say you're doing like a 4, like, and I know we're talking with the tier list, we're talking, one-on-one, but let's say you are in a group setting, people are going to stop paying attention to you if you're high up in the air and you can just come down like a meteor, you know what I mean? Smash somebody with it. But also that hammer is very devastating too.
The hammer, yeah. If you catch somebody with that hammer, it's a good hit, a very good hit.
But King K. Rool.
King K. Rool. Again, I like him in A.
I would say A, almost breaching S. He's a very good heavy character.
I do love King K. Rool. I think he has good range options, incredible range options.
I don't know. I'm almost saying S because there's a lot of I don't know. I can't think of anything bad with K. Rool.
Well, he's a big character.
Yeah,
He's
besides him,
very easy
his
to-
size, because like I said, like also, because so what you'll learn with me and playing Samus, you play a big character against me with Samus, I'm gonna fuck you up, like because
the
big
only redeeming quality versus range is King K. Rool does have a parry. So
Yeah, he does have a parry.
He has chances against range characters where
Yeah, and-
Bowser does
yeah,
lack in that.
and that's where
department.
like that's
Really
also
Bowser has to get in there. He has to get you with that command grab and close that gap.
That's-
Whereas like King K. Rool has a chance with his ranged options and his parry.
that's
So,
what I'll say with K. Rool is that he has a counter against my Samus with his parry, because like he does like that hardened belly thing and it does reflect.
Yeah.
So like I will. That's where I would kind of almost put him up in the S, is that he can reflect.
I mean, I'm definitely down to put him in S. I do personally. I've played a lot of King K. Rool. I love King K. Rool. I do think he belongs a little bit higher than Bowser, anyways.
Yeah, because it's just
he has
he's
more options than he
he's
does.
kind like I don't know, Bowser may be a little bit faster, but like K. Rool hits hard. He has like the reflection. He
I
has
don't
the
know that
range.
He is faster. I think they're about the same speed because King K. Rool, when he sprints, he goes on all fours, man.
Yeah,
He even gets that height difference when he like his hitbox physically changes when he sprints.
yeah. I think I would say because like he has like he hits hard. He's kind of fast. He has so many spike. Yeah, his recovery is ridiculous.
Is crazy.
So yeah, I would say easily
he
yes.
has downward spike options. I mean, he can
But
pummel
his
you
downwards
into the
and his
ground.
side air also.
Yeah, he can pummel you into the ground, put you into the ground, and get a free smash attack on you. He's such a well-rounded character. He's such a good big character.
Yeah, so I'd put S. I say S for our boy. All right,
All right,
Link
Link.
B. Yeah,
I mean, there's not really much to say.
he's all right.
You know, he's all right. If you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. That's kind of just B. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Little Mac.
Lil Mac, I think, is a C tier character. His recovery is hit and miss. Oftentimes miss.
His
recovery
is shit.
His recovery is shit. Like if you get caught too far out, you're kind of just dead. There's not much you can do about it.
Like he hits hard and you can combo and you can get in there and you can put a whooping on somebody. But like
yeah, but if you get caught out in any way, if you get tossed off the edge of the stage, it's really
yeah,
hard to
you get
recover from that.
grabbed and thrown off the side. You're kind like depending on how far you get thrown.
If you're getting ledge guarded, you're probably just gonna
Yeah.
die.
Like the thing is, if you're anything above 30% and you get thrown off the stage, I think you're pretty fucked. So
Yeah, for sure.
Lucario, I'm gonna A.
Lucario's an A.
Right,
He's
I
such a
don't
good-
even think like he's just genuinely a good character. He hits hard. He
He's
hits
very-
harder
he's
the more
very-
damage he takes.
Yeah, he's just a very well-rounded character. He operates a lot like Inkling, whereas like he does more damage the more paint they have on him, but Lucario does more damage the more damage he has.
Yeah.
He has a charge up ability that hits like a fucking truck. He has a parry option. He's very good in melee range. He has ranged options.
His
It's
side
just-
B,
he's
like
a-
he grabs you and then launches
Yeah.
you off, basically.
Yeah.
His
It's-
recovery
he's
is
just very-
insane.
His recovery is wild to me.
Yeah. It's a little hard to control sometimes, I will say that, but
It
it's
is a little
very,
hard to
very
control.
good.
But the downside to Lucario is if he gets overwhelmed, he stays overwhelmed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like if you are bombarding him again.
I
we're
don't
gonna
know,
see
because
again.
you parry, he's going to come through, and that parry's going to hurt. That parry
You
hurts
parry-
a lot.
Yeah, you parry once though, right? And if they know the parry's coming, you're getting countered. You know what I mean? So like, it's a give and take. I think Lucario, again, one of his downsides, he's a lighter character, but also he really pops off when he has a lot of percentage. So you have to be able to bob and weave, get out and get back in. Hit and run tactics is what makes Lucario good. So like, if you can do that, he's gonna be a good character for you.
Yeah. Lucas.
Lucas, again, I said this at the top earlier. I think Lucas is better than Ness. I think PK Freeze is incredible.
It does a lot.
Uh,
BK Freeze, especially whenever you hit somebody with like high damage, well, like the
Yeah,
high percentage, it sends them flying like pretty
what I will
far.
say about Lucas though is he's not as good as Ness. PK Fire might just be better than PK Freeze because PK Freeze is a lot harder to hit. Also, his up smash, Lucas. I will say Lucas's up smash is very good. if you
Lucas
can.
was very, especially his that up thing, because that thing used to be like a charge. more than anything. But
Yeah,
him
and
and
if you
Lucas
were
in Project
playing
M was insane. He was very good.
Unstoppable, even he was so good in Project
I
M.
really liked. That's
In
where I
Ultimate,
started liking Lucas was in Project
yeah,
M.
Lucas was so good in Project M. But in Ultimate, he's different. He's not as good as he was in Project M. He's still a good character. I'm willing to put him at B because again, you like him or you don't like him. You know what I mean?
But see, well,
I don't think he's as good as Ness. I think Ness had that PK fire, the stun ability, the fire damage on top of that, the combo ability off PK fire is much better than PK freeze. PK freeze, you get the freeze off, you can kill them, but it sends them launching. So the combo ability off PK freeze is very difficult to pull off.
yeah, this is where like so like if you were to put him at B, I would argue Ness at A because personally
I think Ness is better because the combo ability and
yeah.
you know, I'm willing to put So I'm okay with putting Lucas at B and Ness at A. I'm 100% okay with that.
Yeah, there's just things with Ness that you can do that he just combos, he hits hard, there's just so many things. Like
But they're both of them are very fun to play though. They're
Yeah.
just very fun to play.
like I like because even their recovery is the same, but that PK Thunder or whatever, like that little shock ball that they sends out,
Yeah.
Lucas is different than
Yeah.
Ness's because I think Lucas is like continues and you can keep shocking people if you circle around, while Ness's hits once and like knocks them back. But yeah, I think Ness just has a lot more combo
in different categories.
yeah. But who is this? Lucina?
Yeah, it's Lucina.
I personally
Faster
really
Marth.
like Lucina.
Lucina's just faster Marth. I think.
Yeah.
It's basically all the same stuff. Well, her A combos are a bit better than Marth's. I think. I think Marth does have a bit more closability than Lucina does, but Lucina is faster. So like,
I will
it's a
say
give and take
I
there.
always go more towards Lucina over Marth. Like if I'm picking a character, I'm going to pick Lucina over Marth personally.
I don't know that. I mean, I don't really know enough about Fire Emblem characters. I don't really play them. Not my cup of tea. But as far as I know, I mean, from the ones we have left here, Lucina, Marth, and Roy, they're and they're probably gonna get, people are gonna hate this. I think they're basically the same character. They do have different options, but I think they are all in all pretty much the same. I mean, Lucina's just faster. Marth is the kind of in between Lucina and Roy. Roy has much more power than either one of them. But again, all in all, I think they're just the same.
It's a tough. I would maybe even put them both at like C.
I'm okay with putting Lucina and Marth at C. I'm okay with putting Roy at B though.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with that. Where's the Roy? Roy's boy. Because Roy, like he hits a lot harder. He has like that strength. He has a lot more closability.
He's not a slow character either. He's not super fast, but he's not a slow character.
Like I just don't feel like Marth you can really like get in there and like close it up. With like Roy, you can get in there, get some good hits off of, do a lot of damage, and close the fight off. While
before somebody says anything about recovery, all three of their recovery is bad.
Oh yeah, they're all dog shit.
None of them are very good at recovering.
Luigi,
you either keep your feet on Luigi. And now here's the thing: Luigi is, I would say, an S character if you can wave dash. If you cannot wave dash with Luigi, he's kind of a B, maybe an A.
I personally borderline put him up with Mario, maybe a bit above regular Mario. But I don't know. I still think out of like Mario and Luigi, Dr. Mario is superior.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. But like I said, if you can wave dash with Luigi, he's just incredible. He's an incredible character. But if you can't wave dash with him, then you're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be like playing Mario, basically. So like, I'm okay with putting him at B because the average player who doesn't even know what wave dashing is not gonna have a very good time with Luigi.
I just don't see. I don't. Maybe I need to play more of them. I just don't see much closability with them. You know what I mean?
That's where
Like-
wave dashing comes in. Oh, closability.
Yeah, like closing the
I mean,
fight.
there's
You
that-
know what I mean?
his side B is it's a good option, but it's that randomosity to it, like Game and Watch has.
But
with
yeah,
his
like
hammer.
he's super fun, but I just don't. I mean, his smash does kill.
He has spike options. You know, his
He
down
does.
smash is a spike option. His throws are not bad. You know, so like I think he is on par with Mario. If
Well,
not
like I'm
a
sitting there
little bit
looking at him
better.
and like looking at other people in like B. I feel like a match between him and Falco would be pretty even. You know what I mean? And that's why I kind of like think of it as like a B, because like then I look at him like
Yeah.
Luigi versus Lucario. I'm kind of like 9 times out of 10 I think Lucario is gonna win, or
Yeah, and that's
even
what- and
7
that's what it
times out of
comes-
10 I think he's gonna.
That's what it comes down to for me. Is I think he's a good B character because I'm gonna circle back. Is the wave dashing, man? If you can't
Yeah.
wave dash, then like Luigi's just not that.
Yeah,
good
I'm
anymore.
trying now that we have so many characters on the board, and weirdly enough, we have the same amount of characters, almost the same amount of characters A, B, and C, which is funny.
Yeah.
But
Well, you're missing Peach in A, but yeah.
oh yeah. Well, here I got Peach. I got a Peach because I used it for one of our
Yeah, I know what Peach you're pulling up.
because I used it in one of our videos. So I would say B, because I'm honestly, because like I was saying, since we have so many characters in so many different places now, I'm trying to think of them one-on-one versus these characters, and I'm like, because I like seeing a Ness versus a Luigi. I think Ness is gonna probably whoop his fucking ass.
For sure. And again, I think if you learn how to wave dash, Luigi will beat the fuck out of Ness. But if you don't know how to wave dash, Ness will run your fate as Luigi.
Yeah. Mega Man.
So I mean, if you like Luigi that much, learn how to wave dash. It's an incredibly difficult thing to do, but if you can pull it off, you will be an incredible Luigi.
Yeah. Like he has his moments. Mega Man. Huge
Mega
dude.
Giga Guy. B. You either
Yeah.
like him or you don't like him.
Hey, he's good. You can definitely combo off of him. I've definitely
he's
whooped
a
some
good
ass with him.
Yep. He has a ton of options, range. He even has air options. He has spike options. He's a good character, but again, you either like him or you don't. I mean, he
You hit
can
people with
be-
the down or up smash. It
it's
hurts.
gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. But again, I think B because again you're gonna like him or you're gonna hate him.
You can juggle with him pretty well. With like that little tornado thing that he does. You have that sticky bomb that he shoots out.
Which can
razor
punish you
leaf.
as well, though.
Yeah. Is that little razor leaf thing that he does?
His projectiles are they're about as useful as Fox's are. So
Yeah, they're not like super great. They're definitely not
not
Samus, but
they're
or-
not fast. You can charge them up, but they're not particularly fast projectiles, so they're
You-
easily like.
you got
know,
some stun
know
shit because like
faster.
if you like walk and press A, you can like shoot out the little pellets, and that kind of just keeps them away from you.
His recovery is also not bad either.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so
Meta Knight.
I think B, but yeah, Meta Knight.
Yeah. Mega Man on B is good. Meta Knight. I mean, we did say it earlier. He's just
D.
not. He's not a very good character.
He's
I mean,
good.
he was good. He was good in Brawl, as far as I remember, or no, anyways. People never really had a problem. He's kind of one of those characters that fly under the radar. You know what I mean? Nobody really plays him. He's also not particularly great. You know what I mean? He's interesting if you pay attention to Kirby at all, but outside of that, he's not that great of a character to play. I don't even think he's really that fun either.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like as another like criteria in this list is that he is just not fun.
Yeah, he's just not very fun.
So I say D. Mewtwo.
All right, Mewtwo. Mewtwo's good. I
Mewtwo.
think Mewtwo is very good.
I'd say A, borderlining
I
S.
agree.
I think the only reason why I
I
won't
would-
say S is because like I don't play him very much, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think S. I think a solid A for sure. He's a bit slower. He's floaty as shit, which again, as we discussed with Dark Samus,
Can be a
it can't
curse
hurt
and a
you.
blessing. Yeah.
Yeah, it can hurt you. So I think he's because of his power, his range abilities, his teleport. I think it puts him above Dark Samus. So I think a solid 8 character is good for Mewtwo.
Yeah, I agree with that. You got them thick thighs.
Oh yeah, those thighs will cross them eyes.
Me fighters. B.
Me fighter. So this
C.
is three characters in one,
Yeah.
right? So it's the brawler, the sword fighter, and the gunner.
Yeah.
So basically, you either like him or you don't. B.
Yeah,
You know?
I say B because as somebody that dealt with a very close friend playing these very well, like playing these characters very well, they're fucking annoying.
Annoying as hell.
Super annoying, but you can close. You can
can
do a
close
lot
for
of
sure.
damage, and
They
you
are-
can definitely win.
The brawler for sure can close. That thing hits, man. The
So-
gunner is okay. The sword fighter again okay, but the brawler's really where the me fighter shines.
Yeah, so I say B.
Min. Again, I said it earlier. Min's. I think
I'm gonna
Min
say
Min's dark
C.
shit. I will accept C. She
I-
has ranged options. She has melee options.
I say
she has decent recovery as far as I remember.
I say C because if you learn her, you get that learning curve. She can do some damage.
I'm okay with C because she does have a pretty steep learning curve. You really have to take the time to learn Min for her to be good.
But the only reason why I don't say D is because because you can sit there and say, well, you can learn Terry's learning curve. His learning curve is way more intuitive.
Much steeper than Min's.
Well, not as intuitive, because that's the word I'm looking for. Hers is, there's just a certain little thing. Hymns, you got to learn.
I think Min's learning curve is Min's easier to pick up than Terry.
Yeah.
Right? So Min, she
Terry-
has a lot of she has a lot on her kit. She's very available.
I think-
right. She has long range. She has short range. But the problem when you come into learning curves is Terry's learning curve is not innately told to you. Right.
Yeah.
So you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. And then once you learn Terry, he's gonna be. I'm fairly certain he is an incredible character.
Well, no,
But
I
the
was about to
learning-
say Terry is a lot to have to learn for such a little of learning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just you're doing all this shit to learn it for not much of a payoff.
Oh, so he's not a good. Well,
Yeah.
there's that.
So this, I'm
Yeah.
learning all these combos for what?
Yeah. To style on people, I guess.
Whenever I can do just as much or more damage with a much easier to play character.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Game and Watch.
I just
S.
made it. Yeah, S to A.
I think Mr. Game and Watch is one of the most incredible characters in the game. He has more options than most characters on this roster do. He can suck up projectiles. He has a randomosity with his hammer, which is incredibly fun to play with. His recovery is great. His smash attacks are great. His close ability is also good. His ledge guarding is legendary. Even
Oh yeah.
I think Mr. Game and Watch is an S rank character.
Yeah, because you have a lot of stuff that you can counter. Because you have his bucket, so you suck up a
Yeah.
couple. You suck up one full charge Samus blast that fills that bucket, and that bucket is an instant KO almost.
Yeah.
And
Decent
then
amount of percentage, anyways.
there's so much about him. You can juggle people. His recovery is great. You can
He's a
attack
versatile
out of his
character.
recovery.
He can adapt to any play style, really. If you prefer to stand back a little bit and kind of fuck with people, Mr. Game and Watch can do that. If you want to be up in people's face and kind of brawl with them, Mr. Game and Watch can do that.
Yeah.
If you want to just try to juggle people, oh boy, can Mr. Game and Watch.
Oh yeah. I think I've made you mad off of juggling with him.
You and Averill both have absolutely pissed me off with Game and Watch. And that's the whole reason I started playing Game and Watch. Most recently when we played, I started getting better at Game and Watch because he's just an enjoyable time.
Yeah, he's also just very
he's-
fun to play.
He's very fun to play. He's easy to pick up. You just have to learn what the buttons do.
He's
and
somebody
what-
that's easy to pick up, but also can be very technical. You can play him very technically.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'll
Which
put
is
him at
why I
S. I'll take it.
That's why I think he's an S for sure.
Olimar.
Olimar. I
say-
haven't played much Olimar.
So as
I
somebody
think
that
he's- Go ahead.
had played quite a bit of Olimar, you play him right, you learn him. He can be very useful.
he can be strong. He can be strong. I think what his biggest downfall is the reliance on Pikmin.
He's very
and
reliant on the Pikmin.
the randomosity of Pikmin. I think that is really where
That-
like Olimar.
That's something where
gets-
you just have to learn the Pikmin and what they do, and you have to adapt to which ones you pull out, and
Right.
just learn how to do it. But
For all of that, I think the learning curve included, I think he's a solid B to an A character.
I mean, I'll put him as B. I'll say I've definitely like ran people's fades with Olimar and hurt people's egos.
Yeah, he's a very good like counter pick for
'Cause-
sure.
'cause he's one of those characters like I said, you learn him, you can definitely mess some people up. But you
he
have
will
to
fuck
learn
up.
him.
And here's the like surprisingly, he will absolutely destroy big characters.
Yeah,
He's
you have to learn
floaty.
him.
He's floaty without being too floaty, right? So like he can get away from big characters pretty easily, and also
Mhm.
his Pikmin allow him to just chip away damage at big characters.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
'cause, like, you
crucial
get
with
that-
big
the
characters 'cause they can take so much damage.
You get that fat purple one that like does a lot of knockback. You get the fire one that does the fire damage. You get the other one that like leeches on and starts smacking you. But yeah, because I had this kid when I was over at Bryce's house one time, and
You told me about this, yeah.
he was sitting there like talking shit or whatever, say like because like it was like what I was talking about. I was like half-ass playing, and he like got me on a couple stocks or whatever, and he's like, I'm fucking whooping your ass. I was like, yeah, you think so? Because like here's the thing, I'm not gonna I'm gonna sit here and toot my own horn. Us in the group, we're all very good at Smash Bros and stuff. All very, very, very good at Smash Bros. I consider myself very fucking good at Smash. It's the one video game that I consider myself to be extremely good at. And so, but there was a time.
Listen, here's the thing. This is gonna hurt a few of our friends' feelings, but I'll say it right on the top. As a person who has played Smash Bros with all of them, Ryan is the best Smash player in our friends group. I'll just fucking say it because Ryan doesn't want to say it. Okay, he's not a boastful guy. He's not braggadocious at all. But Ryan is the best Smash player in our friend group.
Appreciate it.
I won't sit here and say who the second or third or whatever, but I will say the best Smash player in our friend group is Ryan.
I'll take it. I appreciate it. And there's a big time frame of us playing Smash where I talked about of the John Street days where a lot of people were pissed the fuck off. People would get mad, and people get mad with me playing him. Because the thing
here's the thing: is why are you getting mad? Is because he's better than you. Okay, so like just accept it for what it is. If you don't like it, be better at the game. Get better at the game.
And
so
that's the thing that like James was saying. Like I said, we're all very good. Like Brandon's very good at Smash. James is very good at Smash. So is Eric. Like there's a lot of us that are very good at Smash. But there was a time frame where I was, and like, don't get me wrong, there's been times where I
play the game.
Yeah, we played nothing but it. And the thing is, I ran a lot of people's fucking fades in. A lot of people's, to the point where a lot of people get fucking mad playing me. Avril's gotten mad. James has gotten to the point where he's left my house, where I thought I lost a friend because of playing Smash. And
listen. Okay, like I said earlier, bro, it's better that I left your house than to like destroy your house, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like I'm prone to punching walls.
And so there's been
what's up, chick? You suck at Smash? I mean we all do to a certain extent.
and
you put a character that I'm not good with, I suck at Smash too.
fuck, there was a couple times where I made Dylan very upset playing Smash. So, but doing so, I like turned off that part of my brain with Smash where I was like, okay, I'm gonna half-ass play. Because one, I'm competitive. I'm very, very competitive, and I'm playing competitively at a game that I'm very good at. So of course, I'm gonna put it all in, and I'm gonna fucking run your shit. But I turned that part of my brain off.
Yeah, and this is really where like we are all competitive to a certain point. But if you put a bunch of competitive people that are good at a game together, it's gonna raise temperatures.
Oh yeah,
when
very quick.
And the thing is like I'm not particularly like a angry competitive. I used to be heavily. I'm not anymore. I mean, as you can see in our videos, I don't really get mad when I lose. I get a little upset.
I do.
I get a little upset. I get a little, whatever. But like, I don't get that mad. You know what I mean? But like with Smash, because I know I'm good at Smash, getting my ass beat feels particularly bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, but like I said, I shut that part of my brain off, so when I would play Smash with people, I would half-ass play. I'm just mindlessly playing. I'm not trying to focus on anything.
And then this kid is like, I'm
Yeah.
beating your ass.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He's like, "Oh, I'm whooping your ass." So I picked Olimar, this little dude right here, this little dude with these little
rinky dink turd.
this little feller, and I fucking 3-stocked his ass in like a couple minutes. It didn't take long. It was a very short match. And I literally looked at him. I was like, "You want to talk some more shit, guy?" I was like, "I just ran your fucking shit with Olimar. Like, I let you win, pussy."
with a surprisingly good kit.
Like, I let you win. Like,
Yeah.
we don't do that shit. It was just like whenever we played. We did play with whenever right before we did. After we did the video game episode with the guest that we had on there.
Yeah.
I fucking ran their shit. I won that little tournament that we did, and
Yeah.
I was like, I will run your guys' shit. I'm just choosing not to do it. But I would put Olimar at I would put him at a B, just as like a safe.
I got Olimar at B for sure.